Hey there, it's Dusty with yet another story for you, but this one's a little bit different. It's a petty revenge story and a cake story. Title of this one is, yes, this is Regina Phalange speaking. Is my order ready for collection? Long ago, I worked in a cake store. We mostly sold a very standard product, but I was known to agree to varying levels of customization at times. This was always at my absolute discretion. Sales staff simply couldn't determine what was involved. Time, cost, goods, equipment, skill, and whether complex or non-standard requests could be accommodated. Sometimes people took orders they shouldn't have. Sometimes, if it was a well-intentioned screw-up, I'd try to accommodate within reason. If I couldn't, the offender would have to take responsibility, call the customer, fess up, make nice, and try to offer a reasonable alternative, etc. Nobody liked doing that. Also, sometimes people like to just roll the dice for whatever reason and see if I'd just find a way to make it happen, but did not wish to risk my displeasure. So it wasn't uncommon for finger-pointing and scapegoating to occur when unapproved orders were accepted. The owners were sometimes included or involved in the finger-pointing and scapegoating. Oh, surprising. I would assume at this point that OP was an owner, but is not. Not an owner, the talent. I rolled in at 10 on a Monday morning to find an order requiring very extensive customization. Think like a layer cake with a different flavor for each layer, specific fillings and covering, custom handmade chocolate work decoration, gold writing basically sprinkled with stars from the sky and dusted with the dreams of angels and wishes of fairies. Maybe some very slight exaggeration. It was for lunchtime pickup. Oh, well, like a same day order. Yeah, get right on that. I lost the plot. The boss came in response to my rabid ranting. The offender, hapless coworker, was hunted down via handwriting comparison. Hapless coworker was made to phone the customer and make nice. Boss suggested that I deserved a coffee and lunch to make up for it, but I refused as HC was normally great to work with and looked pretty sheepish. So boss said that he would shout everybody coffee and lunch and suggested a fancy place. Everybody made their requests. It was a really nice lunch and HC and I were very popular. Oddly, boss seemed to be rather enjoying the whole thing. Then I noticed the other owner had been very quiet. After much prodding, she suggested that it had been a prank perpetrated by the boss. Oh dear. I protested that the handwriting matched HC. She said that HC had been heavily influenced. I protested that the customer had a very distinctive name. Think Regina Phalange. It wasn't that, but that distinctive and fake. Then she told me that that was his standard fake name, that he had at some point used to prank all of his friends and family. She seemed pretty over Regina Phalange, to be honest. Challenge accepted. A couple of days later, HC and the boss were both working again. I invited my neighbor over and explained that she was Regina Phalange and gave her the details of her very complicated order. They were unable to fill her order for Monday, and she was told that it could be collected on Wednesday morning at the earliest, LOL. She gave an Oscar-worthy performance and was very abrupt because she had been so inconvenienced, LOL. I called the other owner so I could listen to both sides while boss tried to explain to HC that Regina Phalange wasn't real, and she insisted that Regina was real and pissed and wanted her cake. That's the end. That's the end of the story, which is fantastic. So wait. So boss number one, owner number one, puts hapless coworker HC up to the prank of creating this elaborate order that OP was going to have like 3 hours to turn around. If that, no, 2 hours to turn around. It's a prank, right? But never fesses up to it. Lets the hapless coworker take the fall, and then his partner, the other business owner, secretly exposes him, giving OP the opportunity to reverse Uno his ass. Making Regina Phalange real is epic. Epic. Where is my cake? I was told I could pick it up on Wednesday. I expect the stardust, the real stardust, to be included on there. Or I want my money back. Want my money back? Yes, we need to get some petty confetti going on for that. We still have petty thunder here. There it is. Petty thunder. You get the petty thunder. You know what? That is a messed up prank, and it ended up costing the boss buying like lunch and coffee for everybody. But still, he didn't fess up. He or she didn't fess up. Like, dude, if you're going to prank somebody, don't let somebody else take the fall, especially if that person is your employee. We would never do anything like that here, would we, Tony Spark? We'd schedule a fake prospect intro call here at the marketing agency, Stormcloud Marketing, and use some kind of voice filter and have some kind of like outlandish budget and requests and get everybody real excited here, and then it would just turn into absolute disappointment and dickishness. Like, what do you get from this? That's what I don't understand. What do you gain? Just proving to yourself that you're the smartest guy in the room, like being able to manipulate other people for fun, for sport. What do you gain? I don't understand.